he was beaten by Anderson early. And the funny thing of that is that Jim Stanley said, there he is right there. You can't see him get beat, but the ball, you know, kind of lost it up in the lights, but a good recovery by Davis because he was beat by 5 yards. Stanley said everybody seems to go deep on Chapman, not on Davis, but they worked on Davis tonight.
There's Anthony Carter, along with Broughton, standing at the 40. Slider, the punter, is at his own goal line. Michigan down, time running down, 9:45 to go. The rush is not on. Slider takes a lot of time and gets his worst kick of the night away. Bounces back the other way. They'll have it inside the 40-yard line. Slider, when he needed the big kick, came up with his worst kick. 23-yard net punt. 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Michigan with the ball trailing 24-17, but a big opportunity here. 21 team. 9.5 minutes to go. First down at the 35 after the 23-yard kick by Slider. Hebert puts it up. Holloway almost made the catch, but the flag is down. And there's the second time tonight that Jerry Holmes has been involved. Remember, we thought he was called the other time, but it was a foul away from the ball. This time, there's no mistake about it because Holmes was the only man there. And now we have a man down hurt. It looks like Dombrowski is hurting for Pittsburgh.
He got hurt a little bit earlier, has come back. Now it looks like he's hurt again.
Don, here's something, and we cannot, and it's that left ankle. You can see that Ken is really upset and hurt. But here's one thing. The colleges are putting it at 2. I like this. 15 yards, automatic first down, instead of as in the NFL still has it, where you got to mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
Number 47
yes, and you know what,
on the defense,
you know what,
that's an automatic first down.
You know what Bobby Hebert did there? He saw both corners up crowding Holloway and Carter. There's the replay at the tail end with a little bit of crowding over there by Jerry Holmes. Holloway making a pretty good adjustment. But Hebert just threw the ball up, put it into a foot race, tried to let him run under it. And you'll see clubs do that. That took a lot of guts when they were in good field position to begin with.
Ball is on the 20-yard line. First down. Hebert on a handoff and still going for a touchdown to Miller.
Blocking back, 55. Jeff Wiska coming across, kind of a short trap type action. Excellent running by Terry Miller, pouring through there, but he got that little bit of daylight to begin with, got through there so quickly that nobody really quite knew where he was until he was close to that goal line, and then he smelled it and kept pumping those legs.
Long time since Terry Miller scored a touchdown on the pros. Bojovic comes in, adds the extra point, 9:21 to go. And Terry Miller, who was with Denver last year,
55, Radloff blocking back. Good trap there on 77, Sam Clancy, to get it started. Picks his way to the right nicely as he saw it. And then with that second effort, just kind of runs over Dan Short, who had had a good night so far this evening.
Believe it or not, this is the first time that Michigan has led all night long. 1 week from tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Don and I will be down in Tampa Bay. The undefeated Bandits, they knocked off Arizona last night against Jacksonville, which tomorrow must play New Jersey. And then the following Monday, the team that Jacksonville beat has since fired its coach, the Washington Federals. They move on into Arizona against George Allen. And Paul and I will be there a week from Monday. Here's Bojovic kicking off. Miller, the deep man. And it's not taken by him, but it's taken by Langlois. In a lot of trouble and may have gotten it out to the 20-yard line. Now for the first time, starting from their own 20-yard line, the Pittsburgh Maulers find themselves behind.
And I'll tell you, people at home don't think enthusiasm does something. This crowd has become electric. It has carried over to this Panther football team and has worked both ways. They've excited each other. The scoring drive, you see, 13 seconds. Miller on a 35-yard burst up the middle off of a quick trap, and the Michigan Panthers have gone ahead 24-21. It is now a case of the Maulers trying to generate some offense, Jim.
See that number in the screen there, 20? That's how long Miller's touchdown run was. The drive started at the 35 after the poor kick.
Excuse me, yes, I did say 35 yards.
Remember the penalty, the 15-yard.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why it surprised me a little when Hebert threw on first down. I know he automatic to it instead of sticking with the run call that was most likely on. Tried to lay it up, got the pass interference call, and then they turned around and blew it up the middle for 6 points.
Langlois, who returned the punt, was the one who was shaken up. Now Carano will try to get something going here. They're within a field goal of a tie, and they've got a lot of time left. 8:50 to go, but they have not been able to move the football lately. There's Carano with a fake and a throw, and there's a good catch by Ricky Martin, despite the fact he was covered well by Clarence Chapman. First down across the 30-yard line. They'll mark it at the 33.
It was a good catch and an excellent throw, as you described, because Clarence Chapman just drove on that ball extremely well, was right there, but Martin put it away, and it was really in the spot where he could get it. Had it been an area where he had to reach for it, it was more into the number, so he could use his body to kind of screen Chapman just a little bit.
The only thing that hasn't happened to the Panthers tonight is Mike Rozier. He is in the ball game now. Rozier with the football. Nowhere to go at all. Pick a number. They're all over there. Pennywell, Borland, Corker.
Well, you talk about pursuit. They were all over there. They just went down that line of scrimmage and, of course, had the sidelines as an extra tackler. Rozier having nowhere to go, and they just shoved him on out with a little extra effort for no gain.
Make no mistake about it. The turnovers in this ball game have had Pittsburgh leading most of the way. The interception for a touchdown. Terry Miller just scored on a 20-yard touchdown run. Remember, dropped the ball at the Pittsburgh goal line. Then the block kick for a Pittsburgh touchdown. But now Michigan is in gear, and the Maulers are trying to get back into gear. Oh, good coverage there by Corker. Anderson did not catch the ball. Let me tell you what happened. There was single coverage on Greg Anderson. Corker immediately dropped off. Carano had to stop his throw and wait till Anderson curled back. By that time, he was deep in coverage and he threw the ball away.
Anderson, as you can see, Oliver Davis backing off of him right there, was up on the line of scrimmage, and I'm sure Carano had gone to the quick post. Corker, 57, coming out underneath it, forces Anderson to go around it. The timing really wasn't there, as Carano kind of hesitating, false pumped once or twice, and then kind of throwing flat-footed, couldn't really drill it in, and it was incomplete.
I think he hesitated because Corker peeled back in a heck of a hurry.
Well, he'll get your attention.
Third down and 10. Carano with the blitz on. Corker gets the ball away, and caught or not. Look at that. Potts wants interference called. Chapman is there, Osborne is there, and they'll have to kick the ball away. And Broughton and Carter go deep. The momentum has swung to the Michigan side of the field, no question.
Very important in that series that Pittsburgh pick up a first down to kind of slow that momentum down, because this crowd has kind of cranked up this ball club, and the ball club, realizing it, smelling victory, has got that momentum going for them.
Slider with just a 23-yard punt last time. Gets a good one away this time. Carter fair catching it inside the 20, back at the 16-yard line. 7:39 to go. A 52-yard punt. And it's 24-21, the Panthers, and they've got the football.
Well, there's certainly plenty of time in this football game for the Panthers not only to add to their points, but for the Maulers to do a little something offensively.
New Jersey at Jacksonville tomorrow. Brian Syke will not play for New Jersey. Arthroscopic surgery, but he'll be back in a couple of weeks, they say. Birmingham a loser. Los Angeles a loser in week 1. They go at each other. Chicago, which gave everybody a good chance last week before losing on the last tick of the clock to Michigan, at Memphis, New Orleans, at Oakland, and Philadelphia at Washington. And Monday night, Paul and I'll be down Houston at San Antonio. First down, 16-yard line. There's Miller, the touchdown runner, getting 4 yards up to the 20-yard line. The clock continuing to run before they put another play up. It'll be below the 7-minute mark.
Well, obviously, Pittsburgh would like to get Michigan 3 and out right here. 4 yards, pretty good gain in a first down situation. The defensive club of the Maulers has tightened up their line at the moment, figuring that the Panthers are going to go a little bit conservative, although you can never tell with Jim Stanley, but they were backed up approximately the 16-yard line, so they're playing them for the run right now.
Don't you think Terry Miller feels a little better, dropping the ball at the 1-foot line in the first half and then giving him the go-ahead touchdown on a 20-yard run here in the fourth quarter? Miller again dropped the ball. It's going to be picked up by Yancey. Another turnover. Excellent field position. Yancey steps out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Miller, I was just talking about the fact that he felt better about the 20-yard touchdown run after dropping the ball on the goal line. And then Miller drops it again. Yancey picks it up. They're already within field goal range for a tie with 6:20 to go.
Well, they just come off the right side. Little cross blocking from the right there with Penny kicking out. Had a nice hole, no reason to drop it. He just really didn't put the ball away. Yancey played the hop, got the good Sunday hop to turn it upfield. He didn't realize quite where he was in the area because he did not have to step out of bounds. Would have got a little bit more. Right here, as he comes through, he didn't have it tucked away. He kind of picked it up with his knee and caught it there as he was kind of juggling the football, but that's something that quarterback's got to look at right into that running back stomach, right at those belt numbers.
2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. That's Ricky Martin to the right. They don't want to make a mistake. They can come out of this at least with a tie. Rozier gets down to the 16-yard line, a gain of 3. And it's second down and 7. Rozier is finding life in the pros at adjustment time, and also his offensive line, and they're missing some people tonight, doesn't measure up with the overpowering offensive line in the collegiate ranks he had in Nebraska.
It certainly doesn't. Those yards are coming very, very hard here this evening, as they did a week ago.
7-3, they lost to Oklahoma in game 1. They're down by 3 here, but they've got an excellent chance with 5.5 minutes to go. Second down.